First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt. Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Very high, 2-1. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He has an even 10 hits in 38 ABs. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. All even at 2-2. Now the pitch. This is line to left. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to shallow center. On the move is Gomez. 1 down.
Batting second, left fielder, John Harrison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is Gomez. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Bullet back up the middle. Gomez is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a good swing. this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Harrison moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third. Here comes the first pitch.
Left fielder, Andrew.
And he look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
3-1 the count now. Line drive to left. And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brothers take a seat.
Behind 0-2 now. Throw down to second. Benintendi, the runner at first with 2 gone. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Blake Swihart is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Smoke.
First baseman, Justin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0. Teoscar Hernandez will be next. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hat, nice base hit.
Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. from the stretch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. Ramirez is there, one away. Next to bat for Toronto, Matt Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
In there, 1-1. And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball. So he's 90 feet away now with two men gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Hit hard up the middle, and Gomez will reach. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
On to Smoke, gets a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way out in front. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. Into the box, Yadier Molina.
Leading off with a J, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bogarts is under it, one away. Riding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. High pop-up. Bogarts is there for it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Pilar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Digging in, Scooter Gennett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup right down the middle. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Gennett leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Another one sent foul. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Here's Hanley Ramirez as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and away on the first pitch. Fastball there. It's ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
In the air out to straightaway left. Benintendi is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Smoke makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
That pitch right there, he's
third baseline. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Go down in order through 4. Still tied. 0-0. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kemp. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. No runs on 6 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hard hit at third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Eduardo.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Nunez. He was a double play victim last time around. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Smoke moving to his right, and Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. So here's Matt Kemp now, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Kevin Pillar.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Kemp on second. Tulowitzki on at first with nobody out. A weak chopper up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. The 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Two and 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. First and second here with nobody out. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Another full count offering on its way, and it's fouled away. This one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Gomez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run is scored. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Runners breaking for the plate. On the bunt attempt is popped up. Rodriguez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the... Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-2 is in off the plate. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah.
Ouch, that one hit him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Snap throw from the catcher. Betts, base runner at first with 1 out. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish. Kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
So it was a Martinez sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Scooter Gennett is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1. They're down 2-0. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Donaldson.
Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
A little bit outside. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. That one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoke. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Popped him up. Nunez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again. And to Oscar Hernandez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded by Jeanette. One there. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. Not going to get him as he strikes second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Scorched to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They're up 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 2-1 the count. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. High in the air into shallow left center. And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out. Striding in for Boston, Blake Swihart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. LeMahieu has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Carlos Gomez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 32, Matt Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
0-1 count and the pitch. 0-2. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first down.
Center fielder number 11.
Ready for career numbers against Matt Barnes. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. First pitch on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front. Strike two. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So nothing. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Eduardo Nunez will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. No balls and a strike to count. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Hit in the air down the right field line. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he has 7 hits in 35 ABs. He's taken him deep once. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Here's Donaldson down at third. And there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Mookie Betts. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Heath Hembry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the box.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Here comes the first pitch. Well, fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. And there's the first out.
The left fielder, number 5.
Digging in once again, Josh Harrison. He was a double play victim last time around. Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi in pursuit, and a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Ready once again, Josh Donaldson. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Sharp ground ball to third. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit onto the third baseman, but it's off the mark. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Shoots this one over to first. Ramirez scoops it up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On to the 9th now in game 3. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. So here's the Boston.
Leading off for the Red Sox. Designated hitter.
Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 54.
Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
0-1 the count. Throw down to second. Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Osuna, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters. Usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope.
And that is going to end it. The Blue Jays are headed to the ALCS.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave them 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Fans, our final line score tonight.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. For the 5th and final game of the American League Division Series, the Cleveland Indians got a win over the Astros in Houston, clinching the series and stamping their ticket to play in the ALCS. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.